This is Daryl Franklin, your instructor for Psychology Online 101, and I want to give you some information about proctoring, what it is and what you need to do. Now we're going to break this down into two steps because it's a very complicated process, or a fairly complicated process. The first thing we're going to do is you're going to find your proctoring site, and that's the place where you want to take your midterm and final. And a proctor is someone who oversees that. So it's either going to be an Ivy Tech testing center or an approved list of people. Now I've logged into Campus Connect, and you can see me scrolling down here slowly to the very bottom of the page. And you'll see as I scroll down to the bottom of the page that at the very bottom of online classes it has a link called Proctoring Sites, and you can see the pointer highlighting it right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to click that, and we're going to bring up the page for Proctoring Sites at Ivy Tech Community College. Now I'm doing this directly instead of providing a link because I want you to be able to do this no matter which course you're in. If you're not able to use an Ivy Tech proctoring site to oversee the taking of your test, here is a list of acceptable alternatives. Now you have to pick one of those, contact that person, see if they're willing to do it, and then send their information to me so that I can approve that person if appropriate. And one of the things that you need to do is allow plenty of time for this, because you've got to contact them, I've got to contact them again after you contact me, and then they've got to email me back, and then I have to send them a form. So the first thing you need to do is you need to provide your proctoring information to me. If you're involved at the Terre Haute campus, however, you need to contact that campus directly instead of through that system. But contact me first and let me talk you through how you need to do that, and we'll coordinate that with the Terre Haute campus. So the exam due dates are on the 8th and 16th weeks of this course, but you must get your proctoring information much earlier into me. Now at the very bottom of this page there's a really important line that says select a campus, and it's not blue, but you need to click that as a link. And you'll notice I'm scrolling down, and say I want to take my test in East Chicago. So I choose East Chicago and I click on that, and then it'll give me the information for the person in East Chicago. Now at this point you have not chosen a proctoring site, you've just chosen the information for one. What you need to do is you need to highlight this information, including the mailing address, all the way to the top, and copy that information to me in an email at dfranklin19@ivytech.edu, and so that I can then fill out a form for each and every one of you. It's a separate form that I have to fill out, and then email those individual forms to all of these testing locations across the state so that you can take your test at that center. Your name or the test will not appear on the online scheduling site for the testing centers until you send me the information in an email, and then I send a form to that center for each of you to complete the process so that you will be able to go to step 2. I want you to understand that I understand that it's a complex process, and there's a chat box there if you need assistance with finding your testing center information, and those folks are very helpful. But what I want